Okay, so students, in this lecture we are going to learn the punctuation marks. Okay, how that we have to use, where we have to use that, all things we will learn in this lecture. Okay, so punctuations punctuation are marks that are used in the sentence at the various places. Okay, how many punctuation marks are there? We have to see. uh, First one is full stop, then comma, question mark, exclamatory mark, hyphen, and dash. Okay, these punctuation marks we have to see, we have to study in today's lecture. Okay, now one by one we will see that. Okay, you can see there, full stop. Full stop, this is the first punctuation marks. We know that when any sentence ends, at that time we have to use the full stop. Okay, this is the punctuation mark. Okay, uh, full stop, it is also known as period. Okay, period, it means the full stop. It is used at the end of a statement or order. Okay, when there is any statement, any sentence, at the end of that sentence we have to use the full stop. Okay, full stop, this is the name of punctuation mark. After that, when we used to give any order to anyone, order or command. Okay, at that time, at the last of that sentence we have to use the full stop. Okay, there are some sentences, for example, given there. Suppose first sentence as a statement, I have three colored pencils. Okay, this is the statement. Okay, statement means a sentence. Okay, at the end of that sentence, the red dot you can see there, that red dot is a full stop or period. Okay, when any sentence, okay, that sentence is in the category of statement or order, at the end of that sentence we have to use the full stop punctuation mark. Okay, and then second sentence is there. My school name is Brilliant Kids English School. Okay. In this sentence, at the last, we have also used a red color dot. That red color dot is the full stop of that sentence, which is used at the last. Okay. Which thing that period or that full stop indicates? That indicates there the statement or the sentence is completed there. Okay, sentence is completed there. Okay, after that there are two sentences, sit down and come here. Okay, sit down and come here, these are orders or commands. When we give commands or give order to anyone, at that time, at the end of that sentence we have to use the full stop. Okay, at the end of sit down we also use dot. That dot is full stop. Okay, and come here, in this sentence at the last we also use the full stop, because here the sentence ends. Okay, the sentence becomes meaningful also. Is it clear? Then secondly, which things we have to say? The full stop, it is also used in abbreviation like BA or MA, MCom, BEd. Okay, what is meant by abbreviation? Abbreviation means when we use some letters for some big words. Okay, like making a short form of something. For that we have to use abbreviation, this word. Okay, abbreviation means a short form of some words. Okay, BA means Bachelor of Art, Master of Art, Master of Commerce, a bachelor in education, like this. Okay, there are some examples are given there. Is it clear? Abbreviation like B, here some dots are used after some letters, we call it abbreviation. Okay, short forms of some words. Okay, so this was the full stop. So next thing that we have to see, what is the next thing? Comma. Okay, next punctuation mark is comma. Okay, you can see there in that whiteboard there is a punctuation given for you. You can see there. Okay, a comma shows a slight pause. Slight pause means when while talking or while writing any sentence we used to stop for a little bit time, okay, and that a little bit slice stop, it means comma, okay. It is used for the following, okay. There are 4 rules of using comma in the sentence, okay. First, to separate words in a list, okay. When we have to separate a words from a list, at that time we have to use this punctuation marks there, okay. The example is given there. We have a mango tree, okay. After that we have used comma because we have to stop while speaking here. Then a banana tree, 2 neem trees, and a guava tree in our garden, okay. 2 punctuation marks are used there, and that are comma punctuation marks, because when we speak this sentence or when we write this sentence, at that time we take a little bit pause there, and that's why these punctuation marks are used there to take a slight pause in a sentence, okay. Then second, B rule, rule number second, to separate phrases or clauses. Clauses, it means short sentence. Phrases means group of words, okay. Some words or group of words, it means phrases, and clauses means a short sentence, okay. So example is given there. Actually, after this word we have used that punctuation marks. If you are interested in wild animals, okay, here's this half sentence, short sentence completed, that's why we used here, okay. But this sentence is not completed totally, okay. This is half sentence, that's why we have used here comma, okay. This is a clause, okay. If you are interested in wild animal, this is a short sentence, so we call it a clause, okay. You must visit that sanctuary, and lastly full stop is used, okay. Okay, which thing we have to understand from this rule? When we have to use comma, this punctuation marks, okay, when we want to separate some phrases from sentence, or when we want to make separate clauses from a big long sentence, from compound sentence, at that time comma, this punctuation marks we have to use there, okay. You can see in the sentence, after actually this punctuation marks is used, after that after animal, okay, in red color you can see there this punctuation marks you can see, okay. The third rule of using this punctuation marks in writing conversation. When we write the conversation of any person, okay, when we want to show someone's word as it is, at that time also to make separate there we have to use these punctuation marks, okay. Example is given there. Please pay attention, okay. When these first 3 words, first short sentence completed, that's why here punctuation marks is used. After that, the teacher said, she said, after here you can see there is a comma, okay. Okay, these are the conversation, okay. The teacher said means teacher used to talk to someone who is there, okay. Means the teacher used to talk to student. This is a conversation between teacher and student, okay. And when we are writing the conversation, at that time we have to use this comma as a punctuation marks when any short sentence makes a little bit meaning. After that we have to put them. Is it clear? So, and last one is D, okay. Before or after the word or words used to address someone, okay. When we are talking, at that time some words we use to address someone, okay. Mommy, can I go out to play with friends? In this sentence, mommy, this is a word, and the remaining sentence is addressed for that first word, okay. When we want to address someone, at that time after that word we have to use this punctuation marks, okay. You can take so many examples. Teacher, may I come in? After teacher we use comma, this punctuation marks, okay. There are so many examples are there by of using such type of punctuation marks, okay. So these 4 rules you have to keep in your mind. First rule, to separate words in a list, at that time we have to use comma as a punctuation. Then to separate phrases or clauses, at that time we have to use after writing conversation. And when we use some words to address someone, at that time we have to use this punctuation marks. Okay, there are some examples also given there for your study. So next thing now we have to see. This is a very simple. It is question mark. Okay, and we know that question mark, it is used at the end of a question. When we used to ask a question to someone, when we write the sentence of question, at the end of that sentence we have to use the question mark. Okay, it is very simple to understand. Okay, when there is a question, at the end of that question sentence we have to use this punctuation mark. Okay, the three sentences are given there for your example. How are you? At the last, this punctuation is used there. Then second example, can you hold my bicycle for a moment, please? Then lastly, this is also the question. When there is a question, at the end of that question, we have to use a question punctuation mark. And third sentence, what is your name? And lastly, we have to use, because this is also a question. And when someone used to ask question, at the last of that question we have to use question mark. Is it clear? So next thing, exclamation mark. Exclamation marks. Okay, this is also very simple. Okay, exclamation mark, it is used after an interjection or exclamation. What is interjection and exclamation? It means when we used to speak our about our emotions. Okay, when we feel something, and at that time the words that come out from our mouth, okay, we call it exclamation. Okay, that are the spontaneous overflow feelings. Okay, it is when we are our some strong feelings. Okay, when we used to talk about the strong feelings of ours, at that time these punctuation marks are used there. Okay, some examples are there. What a beautiful flower. Okay, when we want to talk, this flower is very beautiful, but when that flower looks very amazing, at that time automatically some strong feelings from our heart come out and we speak with very excitement. What a beautiful flower. Okay, then ouch, this also. Okay, when suppose when you are walking, and at that time something hits you, at that time definitely we feel that ouch. Okay, congratulations, when someone gets good marks, at that time we used to congratulate them. At that time we show our strong feelings for that person, and for there we use such type of words. And when such type of exclamation, such type of strong feeling words come out from our mouth, at that time we have to use these punctuation marks. Then wow, oh, there are you, how interesting this film is, like this. Okay, these are the exclamation marks which are used at the end of the sentences that shows the strong feelings of ours. Okay, one thing you have to keep in your mind, exclamation marks are used after an interjection or exclamation. Okay, how we have to identify it? Okay, when we are talking about the strong feelings of ours, okay, strong feelings of human being, and in that strong feeling, when we used to talk some words, some sentences, okay, that shows more happiness, overflow sadness, overflow excitement, overflow fairness. Okay, that's all things are part of exclamation. Okay, and in that exclamation, the sentences or the words that come out from our mouth, for that words we have to use exclamation mark at the end. Okay, and after that we have to see hyphen. Hyphen, it is like a small line. Okay, you can see there in that a small white box. Hyphen, this is like a small line, and this hyphen is used to connect the parts of compound words. What is compound words? Compound word means two small words come together, and that when two words come together and that make a new meaningful word, we call it compound word. Okay, and when there are some compound words, for connecting the two words, we have to use hyphen. Okay. For example, you can see there double click. Double, this is one word, click is another word. Okay. For connecting that two words, the hyphen is used, and when we use hyphen between that two words, double click, this third meaningful word becomes. Okay. And we call it compound word. Okay. Compound word means like these two words come together and third meaningful word take place there. We call it compound word. Okay. And when we have to use any compound word at that time, between that two words or to connect that two words, we have to use hyphen. Okay. Then a second sentence, commander in chief. Okay. Commander is one word, in second, and chief, this is third word. Okay. You can see there these three words are connected with each other, and after that, when these three words connected with each other, then it makes a meaningful third word. So we call it a compound word. Okay. And when we are using any compound words at that time, to connect that words, we have to use hyphen. Then third is anti-terrorism. Okay. In this anti, this is one word, anti-terrorism, this is second word. Okay. And for connecting these two words, we have used a hyphen punctuation marks. Okay. And after that, anti-terrorism, this meaningful third word becomes. Okay. Takes place, this third word. Okay. And we call it a compound word. Okay. When we want to connect two words, at that time we have to use hyphen. Okay. And fourth example is arm load. Arm and load. These two words are connected with the hyphen punctuation mark. You can use so many words like this. Is it clear? The last punctuation marks that we have to study, dash. Okay. Dash and hyphen, there is a little bit difference between that two things. Dash is a little bit long than hyphen. Okay. Hyphen is a very small line and dash is little bit long line. Okay. This one thing we have to keep in our mind. Okay. And when dash is used, dash, it is used to separate parts of sentence. Okay. When there are two sentences. Okay. Or when there is a long sentence, when we connect that two sentences, at that time we have to use dash. Okay. You can see there are two examples for you. First one is, there are three types of pollutions. Okay. This is one sentence, and air pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution. Okay. This is second thing. And this is, there are three types of population. This is the first part of sentence, and air pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution. This is the second part of sentence. When we want to make separate these two parts, at that time we have to use dash between that two sentences. Okay. When in reality this is a one sentence, but we have to make them separate. For that we have to use dash. Okay. So this is a one sentence, but we have to separate it. At that time we have to use a dash between them. Okay. And second sentence, my two favorite subjects are English and science. Okay. My two favorite subjects are, this is first part of sentence, and English and science, this is the second part of sentence. Okay. And these two sentences are connected with dash. Okay. By using dash, first part of sentence is made separate and second part also made separate. In this way we can see this dash, hyphen, exclamation, question, comma, and full stop. These all types of punctuation marks. Okay.